Welcome back to North Dakota Today. Oh, beautiful inside and out. That's what Bio Girls is all about. Improving self-esteem in adolescent girls via empowerment of self is the mission of Bio Girls. And this summer is a fantastic opportunity to register for summer camps. Well, Macy, the director of marketing, is here from Bio Girls to join me on the couch and discuss everything that's going on. Welcome.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Okay, tell us all about the different summer camps you've got going on.
So typically people know about our 12-week program, which is super heavy in the spring. So those are all in action. Sophia's actually mentoring at one of them in town. So that's our, original program. And this summer, we're going to do lessons that are different, and we have 3 different options for camp.
Okay.
So we have one that's centered on kindness, one on compassion, and one on gratitude.
Oh.
So they're Monday through Thursday, 1 to 4 in the afternoon, and essentially there's group projects, there's a lesson, there's activities tied to it. Our director of programming and research has done an awesome job. She's intertwined some art projects, and I know that's been super popular here in Fargo especially. We actually we're piloting an art program, so our 12-week program with art, and so this will be kind of like a little sampler of that. So a great opportunity to get a taste of Bio Girls in a much shorter sense.
Right, and then nice for the summer too. I'm thinking, back when my kids were small, what a great time, 1 to 4, you guys did your research.
Yeah, we're like, we're not gonna go in the morning, we'll be in the afternoon. We're excited for kids to come hang out with us, and each camp I think has spots for 20 kids. So it's pretty, it's pretty intimate that way. Yeah, it's not a huge site, so that'll be good too.
Cool. So are all of these programs at your headquarters?
Yes. So summer camp will be completely at our headquarters, which is in South Fargo. We're kind of by Microsoft over there. So
so nice, easy location too. That makes it so good. Yeah. Okay, so we talked a little bit about what they entail. How long are the programs again? Could you remind me?
Yeah. So we have programs from June mostly through July. There's 6 different weeks.
Okay.
So it's Monday through Thursday, 1 to 4 in the afternoon, and the day is really broken up for that segment.
Yeah.
So they've got large group lesson. They'll break out into small groups.
Wow. So even from that 20, they break out into littler groups.
Little groups work on projects that are tied to the lesson. So that's what's kind of cool about Bio Girls. Even thinking about, say, compassion, and embracing imperfections. And so we have art projects that are tied to it can't be perfect.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's really cool. Everything kind of comes back to the theme, and it's different from our 12-session program. So even if you've got a kid who's in Bio Girls right now, they could come back for one of the weeks during the summer too.
And they wouldn't be like, oh, I already heard that.
Correct. Yeah.
Which I don't know if we can hear about compassion and gratitude and kindness enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we're
amazing.
super excited. It should be great.
Yes, it sounds wonderful. I mean, I just love that you're pouring that into girls here. So how long have you been a part of Bio Girls?
I've been a part of Bio Girls. Gosh, it'll be 6 years in October.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding. Wow. And being a young woman yourself, I mean, it's such a great time. You kind of, you've just been through those years. And so you really know, the struggles. I don't think most of us don't forget those teenage struggles. But you've just kind of been through that, and I think that's so wonderful to be able to take the time to pour back into
And honestly,
people.
so many of our volunteers that we have, there's, bajillions of them, and they're like, my goodness, I wish I had this when I was younger. And so it is so great, not only for the kids that get to participate, but for the adults that are around it too.
I think so too.
You can never hear it enough.
No, you can never hear it enough. So if you want to, I'm kind of like, ooh, how would you help out as an adult?
So if you go to our website, that's kind of our hub for everything. So if you look up on the top, you'll see summer camp. So that's where you can register your kid for summer camp.
Okay.
You'll also see a couple tabs for getting involved, and so you can kind of thumb through those. Mentors, so that's what Sophia is. She's a mentor, so she commits to the 12 weeks at a program and gets to zone in with a little group and go over the lessons together. It's so impactful.
Yeah.
Or you can lead a program, and so we call those site directors. And so those women, raise their hand and say, "Cool, I'll do it. I'll lead the 12 weeks."
Wow.
And so this year, actually, across the Midwest, we have 100+ programs.
You are kidding me. 100+. It feels like it has just exploded.
It's the best problem.
It's the best problem to have, but obviously shows really a need. And I think we've seen during the pandemic and just the increase in mental health and anxiety and this, sometimes people say, well, what are people doing? Well, this is something that you're actually doing that is making a huge difference. A huge difference. Okay, so that website one more time so that we can make sure that we get
biogirls.org. And then if you look up in the header, you'll see summer camp. So that's where you should go if you want to
Okay.
sign up for summer camp. You can also go over to register. If you're interested in our youth program, I believe we have 2 yoga programs that are
Oh.
still going to open. I think they start in April.
So you have
So
everything.
there's time for that.
Yeah.
And then actually, if you're out of age range for the youth program, we have a teen program.
Oh.
So you can check out that too.
Cool. You know, and I forgot to ask you about
Yeah.
ages.
Yes.
Ages for kids.
Summer camp, 7 through 10.
7 through 10.
Yep.
Okay. But it sounds like you've got stuff for a lot of different
Yes.
ages, so make
Yeah.
sure you check that
Check it out.
Yes. Anything
Yes.
else, Macy, that I forgot to
No,
ask you
we're
that you
just
wanted
so,
to share?
We're so excited, and yeah, it's just a busy time of year for
It
us.
is.
We
I'm
are
so
preparing
glad.
for our 5K. Remember we talked about that
That's
last year?
right.
So that's
Yes.
coming up in May
Find
too.
your kind, right?
Yes.
All
Look at
right.
you. I love that. Yes. Mhm.
Well, it's very memorable. You
Yes.
know, it's
Yeah.
awesome. Like
That's
you said, you
always a
can't
fun
hear that
event, too.
message enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out biogirls.org. Thank you so much, Macy,
Thanks
for
for
being on
having
with
me.
us today. And we've got more coming up on North Dakota Today after the break.